I thought I was getting a great deal when I spotted these small dressers on Facebook Marketplace and was able to talk the seller down to $40 for the set. But once my husband unloaded them from his truck, I realized I had been catfished. Pictures can be deceiving, and every once in a while you end up picking up a piece that is very low quality. I thought for sure these would be vintage, which usually means solid and well built. However, they were actually made out of MDF and more like the mass-produced crap you find at Walmart. But I'm extremely stubborn and up for a good challenge, so I decided to try out some new techniques and skills on these and give them a new identity as oversized nightstands, which sell really fast in my area, so even if they didn't turn out great, at least I'd still be able to make a profit. The first thing I needed to figure out was what to do with these drawer fronts. This router design wasn't doing anything for me, so I filled them with wood filler. And then after doing a scratch test all over the piece, I decided not to strip the original paint job. It was adhered really well and just needed some smoothing out, so I sanded everything with 180 grit. After looking at some different options for covering the drawer fronts, I decided I wanted to try some textured wallpaper. This roll cost $25, and I still have plenty left over to do another couple projects. I gave the drawers several days to fully dry while I worked on the base. I started off by cutting off a few inches and then decided to try out my first custom built base. I cut some 2x2s for the legs and 1x3s for the sides. I should probably upgrade my Craig jig system before I drill through my hand, but this starter kit got the job done. If you've been hesitant to build your own base, this is your sign to give it a try. It was so much easier than I expected. After the wallpaper on the drawers was fully dry, I trimmed them out with some wood to help secure the edges of the wallpaper. Then I used wood filler to fill the nail holes and any gaps. After that, I used my favorite tape and film dispenser to wrap the drawers and prep them for paint. I sprayed a coat of oil-based primer and then sprayed a few coats of my favorite black enamel paint, followed by a few coats of satin polyacrylic. After using some wood conditioner on the drawers, I had some little helpers help me line the drawers with this pretty black and white floral wallpaper. Then I used my favorite hardware jig to add some modern champagne gold pulls. Now, just as a reminder, here is the before. And here is the after. Although I was catfished, I am so happy with how the textured wallpaper turned out and can't wait to find another project so I can improve my custom base building skills. Comment products for links to everything I used, and be sure to stick around because these little mid-century cuties are up next.